We might have accidentally found one of the best backup campsites near Yosemite. Last August, we spent a few nights at Cherry Valley Campground. It was peak Yosemite season, campsites were disappearing fast, and Cherry Valley was one of the very last spots we could find anywhere remotely close to the park. And honestly, for a campsite we booked because it was available, Cherry Valley ended up being such a lovely experience. So stick around as we settle into camp, make our way into Yosemite, and spend a long weekend with some of our favorite people in a place we did not expect to love this much. But before we really get into it, a quick roll call is due. That's me, June, most likely to already be thinking about our next campsite meal. Then there's Tristan, calmest person in any minor camping crisis. Caitlin, expert campsite conversation starter and guaranteed source of a good time. Andrew, our designated funny guy and generous bearer of potatoes. And finally, Finn, the undeniable vibe setter of the entire trip. And now that everyone's accounted for, let's head to Yosemite. We hit the road early with a 6-hour drive ahead of us, making our way up the 5 and through stretches of golden grass. Finn and I took turns in the passenger seat, both trying to beat the car sickness as the roads got windier on the way in. And while Cherry Valley is relatively close to Yosemite, it's definitely not right off the main road. Once you turn in, it takes about an hour to reach camp with pretty much nothing along the way. So if you're visiting, make sure you've got gas, snacks, water, and anything else you need before heading in. And before long, we made it to camp, ready to unpack and set up.
Decompressing.
We made it. So we're just gonna start setting up camp.
And go to our nice 5-star toilets.
Yep, exactly.
They have seat heaters.
They're vaulted.
There's like those
heated.
Korean seat heaters. They're modern technology.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright guys, so we just arrived at the campsite. Over here we've got our little fire pit and our lovely camp manager. And over here we have,
The local jester.
the local jester. Sleep like this.
Perfect. It just goes onto the outside? Yes.
And then,
Okay.
is that bad?
No, that's good. Okay. Can you run that through the middle there underneath?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it on that side? Amazing.
Those children.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was saying. I'm so glad we're not.
I'm pretty sure that one goes like that.
I think,
This tent is so cute.
yeah.
What is that?
I think Zeke is a bear.
Blow some air into it. Little something too.
Is it the right setting? I feel like it's supposed to be down. Went for a regular pillow this time because the inflatable pillow last time was kind of uncomfortable. So this is the move this time around.
I forget you have a beard.
It's a little wrinkly.
If you click the link below, you'll find our first video where you'll get the lore behind our pancake batter.
Why'd you say it like that? That was a good plug.
Like and subscribe.
Give us the tour.
So, here is my, how do you turn the light?
You press the button. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
I see. So we have different colors here. I like the red strobe. I have my little fan. She's hefty.
That's nice.
Yeah, and this is where I sleep. And yeah, that's about it.
That's the tour. Here's our tent. We're all set up. We've also got our little bio light that has fun disco color features. It's great. This is Zeke, the camp manager's dog. He's 13 years old, giving our campground his seal of approval. Hi, baby. Oh, he's wet.
So I went in the river.
I think you should have
like a barbecue, when you cook things, you want to have good coals. Coals just don't start by themselves. So if you look at this fire, to make coals, you got to burn wood. So we're burning the wood to make some good coals.
To make some dinner.
Cinnamon rolls.
Nope. Dinner first, then cinnamon rolls. Our friends Caitlin and Andrew are on their way, but they're like an hour behind us, so we'll have to give them a big warm welcome when they get here. We'll jump around, right?
Mm-hmm.
You made it!
Brought a lot of
Whoa! Oh my god, you brought a whole
No. Idaho fresh. Yeah, at least exactly twice.
Hold on. Hi, welcome to our house. So here we have our double mattress pad.
Oh shoot!
Perfect for 2 sleeping bags. And then we have my favorite part, the chandelier. Yeah.
We love that white light.
Lights it all up here. We got our bags. This is our crib.
And
We have a front porch. And that's it. Welcome to our house.
we are getting ready for dinner. We have chicken fajitas, foil packet ready to go on the fire, and we have flour tortillas. We're gonna throw them on the fire, and then we're gonna eat some dinner. Building that bed. Alrighty, I think that should be good.
Yeah.
Bye bye, little guys.
Buy an automobile.
Like knowing me, I'd for the vlog. Not really safe, to be honest, but okay. Fajitas. Oh, she's juicy.
She's juicy.
Ouch. I'm kind of picking this up.
I eat mine raw.
No, it's icing. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, I'm gonna go rinse my fingers.
There's a river 2 miles.
We're 1 mile from the park, and there's traffic.
What are you most excited for?
The view.
I'm most excited to jump in the water.
I'm most excited to see Half Dome.
I'm most excited for swimming.
And I'm most excited for seeing the view at Glacier Point at sunset. That's gonna be a highlight, I think. Where did we just come in from?
No idea.
Is there a you are here?
We just stopped at our first little hike that we're gonna do. We're at Tuolumne Grove to see some giant sequoias. It's a big tree.
We could eat and then walk to it. I mean, how are you guys feeling?
We just finally found parking
Took like 30 minutes.
at Mirror Lake, and now we're walking over to post up for some lunch. Super hungry. We earned it.
taking a little dip in the river.
So we can actually be candid. You're supposed to be candid the whole time.
Cooling off from the very hot day. And what is that? I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. It's one of the mountains.
Some of them big rocks.
Pretty space.
Where? Oh!
Members are kind of. So we're having chili for dinner tonight, and we're baking some potatoes. But those are gonna take a minute, so we have water boiling in the meantime to have some cup of noodles. It's gonna be delicious. Guys, it sounds like little kids are screaming.
We are making ramen while we wait for our potatoes and our chili. Just giving it a little dressing.
And Tristan's firing up the Coleman to warm up the water because it wasn't warming fast enough.
We're impatient here.
Feed me.
Cheers.
You guys put water in already? Are we taking it down by the lake or no here?
Sometimes if we have like the next day off, we're like, okay, maybe we'll stay out here tonight. Like the
A little more water, please.
See, depends how thick y'all want it, but this one I think might need more water.
like length. So this is Cherry Lake. It's walking distance from our campsite. Now we're going to take a little morning dip.
Can you jump off that rock? He looks like a Spider-Man.
It's the perfect temperature. You tell him, Zeke. Yeah, you tell him.
We found these cutie little figurines on top of our bear box, so we're going home with one. Here's Caitlin's. And here's mine.
I feel like we were at the
Thanks for having us. I know.
Bye now. Today we are driving along Tioga Road, making our way over to Tuolumne Meadows. Another day, another long line into the park. Not as bad as yesterday.
No.
But still, what? How long has it been? 10 minutes? We probably got another 10 minutes ahead of us. But
yeah.
We're going in at like 1 p.m., so it shouldn't be too bad.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Thank you. And thank you.
Wow.
76 degrees instead of 99 in the valley.
So chilly.
We stopped at the visitor center and they recommended that we go to Twin Bridges, so we're gonna go there instead, but it's still in Tuolumne Meadows. And now we're scoping out the perfect lunch spot. And look how many great spots there are over there.
There's like a beach. There's trees and shade.
Oh, perfect.
What thoughts? I mean, there's nobody here.
This will do it.
What do we got?
Falafel sandwich.
Yum.
Making a little boat for my chips.
It'd be fun to hike up there.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Leave no popcorn.
Instead of leave no trace. Leave no trace of popcorn.
Danny, how you feel? You're supposed to say, I feel great.
Views from up here are so insane. Just hiked like 5 minutes above where we were swimming. And it's just stunning panoramic views.
Someone's campsite. It's $1 million view.
That's a crazy view. Pretty nice. Would you stay here?
It's insane, yeah, of course.
So the ranger recommendation was the move. You park at Dog Lake Parking, which is past the Wilderness Center, and then you just walk down the John Muir Trail basically, and you find the most idyllic spot.
Across
We
the Twin
recommend.
Bridges.
Yeah, Twin Bridges is the spot that we went. Highly recommend. Hello. Now that we've wrapped up camp, we figured it was a good time to give you a quick tour of the campground and the amenities before we hit the road. We stayed at campsite number 2, but our campsite manager told us that normally he relocates folks who stay at this site just because it's right by his trailer. But it was nice because it was super quiet here, our neighbors never showed up, and it's pretty removed from the rest of the campground, so that made for really great evenings. In terms of amenities, there's a couple of vault toilets scattered out throughout the campground. There's one behind our site here. There's firewood available at the campsite manager's trailer, so you can get that. I think it's $10 per bundle, so that's great, super nifty. Cherry Valley Campground has 46 campsites. Most can be reserved in advance, but there are a few first come first serve sites too. As always, each site comes with the basics: a fire ring, picnic table, and bear locker. The campground manager had jugs for putting out campfires, and firewood for sale too. There were a few potable water stations and dumpsters throughout the campground as well. But this is definitely a campground where you want to come prepared. There's not much nearby once you're in, so bring what you need before you make the drive out. Nature-wise, the campground is surrounded by tall pines with pine cones scattered pretty much everywhere, giving it that classic Sierra foothills feel. And having the lake nearby is definitely a plus, especially if you want to cool off and freshen up after a hot day in the park. Weather-wise, August in Yosemite Valley can get hot, but Cherry Valley was surprisingly mild when we visited. By the time we got back to camp in the late afternoon, the tree cover made a huge difference. It was usually in the low 70s by the afternoon and then dropped into the mid 50s at night, which was perfect for us. We did spot a few deer and cows throughout our trip, along with some ground squirrels and plenty of birds, but there are bears and rattlesnakes in the area, so be sure to keep an eye out. All in all, for a campsite we booked because it was one of the only options left, Cherry Valley really ended up delivering. And it made a pretty perfect home base for our Yosemite weekend. So if you don't mind the extra drive in and out of the park, we definitely recommend it. Thanks for watching!